Hey everyone, and welcome back to Upload the Download. Yes, it's another tech news video and we're going to dive straight in with Are You Being Scroogled? Now, it's no secret that in the past Microsoft has gone after Google in advertising campaigns numerous times. This time, however, they've got their sights set on Google's aspect of its Gmail service, where it actually skims through your emails and looks for keywords and then displays ads based on those keywords. Microsoft is saying in their Are You Being Scroogled campaign, this is an invasion of privacy on Google's part. Personally, I already knew that Google did this from the moment that I signed up to Gmail, and it doesn't actually bother me. It's just a robot skimming through, picking up keywords and then using ads that might actually interest me in the sidebar. For a free service, I don't mind. It's a lot better than having something, you know, brand new signals in your area, or some new weight loss techniques. This is another corporate negative advertising technique, bagging out the competitor. I just get the feeling that it's giving the opposite sort of effect. They're trying to make Google out to be the privacy invading, dark, gloomy, grimy, slippery suckers, and yet I'm not getting that. All companies out there, heed this warning. When you go and do this, you know, bag out the competitor stuff, you look like a colossal twat. If I liked using Outlook.com or Bing, I would use Outlook.com and or Bing. Next up, the Death Star. Now, you can actually contribute to the production of a Death Star. Not really. A while ago there was a petition signed by more than 25,000 people, which is enough to get a petition looked at by the White House. And the idea is that they were requesting that the American government actually produce a Death Star. Now I know what you're thinking. A Death Star? That's only going to cost millions upon billions of dollars. Why wouldn't the US government think this is cost effective and build it? The US government and the White House, of course, said no, but never fear, because the reality of a Death Star isn't out of reach yet. Because a new KickStarter page has sprung up out of the blue, saying, guess what, we're going to build a Death Star, contribute funds. It's only going to cost like £20 million, which is like $31 million. So far, 228,000 British pounds, or $348,000, have been contributed to the project. Next up, Apple, Adobe and Microsoft are getting their behinds kicked by the Australian government. That's right, our government is actually being cool for once. Why do you ask? Well, because for some reason, products, especially things like downloads, which have no shipping costs whatsoever, cost far more in Australia than they do in the US. Now, this has nothing to do with currency conversions, because we're right up there with the US dollar in value at the moment. And we have been for some time. So why are we still paying more for products? That is the question that the Australian government has ordered Adobe, Apple and Microsoft, as well as others, to answer. And already Adobe has answered the Australian government and said, you know what, sorry about that. We're going to lower the price of Creative Cloud from $65 to $50. So it's now matching the US pricing. Thank you, Adobe. Apple, Microsoft, you want to join in? Now, tying in with Apple. Apparently Apple has been reportedly working on curved glass for an iWatch. Wow, that sounds like a very original idea. Now, I'm interested in seeing, you know, every company's kind of spin on a product. In this case, it's going to be Apple's sort of spin on the smartwatch. One thing I do ask, though, is that all companies, can you please just make sure when you're creating a product with the precursor smart, that you don't forget the primary function of the device. Make sure that the originally intended function of the device, you know, is still there. Because we have smartphones that really suck at being phones. We don't want to have smartwatches that suck at being watches. Finally, we're going to top it off with some Google news. Now, apparently a leaked video from a company that actually has done advertising for Google called Slinky.me has accidentally leaked out a video of the Google ChromeBook Pixel. It's a supposedly new upcoming product from Google that has a 12.85-inch display with a 2560 by 1700 resolution. So that's higher than a MacBook Retina Pro. Yeah. And it's also touch enabled. Now, apparently this laptop has been designed entirely by Google, so it's not going to be like Here you go, Acer. See what you can do with the Nexus. Here you go, HP. See what you can do with the Nexus. It's completely designed by Google. But no, Google hasn't commented on it. However, in my opinion, it seems a bit odd. Definitely the advertisement seems very legitimate, of course. I don't really think that a new touchscreen laptop in the touchscreen laptop market that's been growing a bit has much to offer. I mean, it just seems like it's going to be another one of those touchscreen laptops. Then again, I'm not really that much of a laptop fanatic, so I don't know what the going, in thing is with laptops. I don't think that touchscreen laptops are very ergonomic unless they like fold into a tablet and then you use them as a tablet. Other than that, I just don't see the appeal. Nonetheless, I'm very interested to see where this technological story leads. Is Google really releasing a ChromeBook Pixel? And lastly, to just finish off this segment of news, you may have remembered that in a previous video I talked about the free open source game Warso, which had just hit its version 1 milestone. Well, that game is now on Steam Greenlight. Are you getting my hint? Go vote it up! I won't do that again. So there we go, now it's time to just lead into some other stories that also happen. These are just going to be quick and I'm going to reel through them. Also, before we do, thank you for 400 subscribers, you're all awesome. And let's go. NASA's Mars rover has now started drilling into the red planet for liquid after sitting there and chilling for 6 months. A very smart cookie by the name of Curtis Cooper, do you any relation to Sheldon, over at the University of Central Missouri Warrensburg, has discovered the largest known prime number ever, weighing in at 17 million digits. Holy shoot! If you've purchased a phone anywhere from the 1st of February onwards in 2013, in the US, it's completely illegal to unlock it now. And I don't mean like entering your passcode, that kind of unlock. I mean, changing carriers without the carriers giving you their blessing. And finally, there is rumours going around that Microsoft is working on a version of Microsoft Office for Linux. For die-hard Linux fans, this is a terrible idea. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Upload the Download. Comment below on anything that was mentioned in this video. Don't get all tech patriotic on me though. I hate that. Thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you all later.